Darth Vader cultural impact. Darth Vader's iconic status has made the character a synonym for evil in popular culture. For example, a three-part series of episodes of the YouTube series Epic Rap Battles of History has Darth Vader facing off against Adolf Hitler. Psychiatrists have considered Vader to be a useful example for explaining borderline personality disorder to medical students. Anakin's origin story in The Phantom Menace has been compared to signifiers of African American racial identity, and his dissatisfaction with his life has been compared to Siddhartha's before he became Gautama Buddha. A Mexican church advised Christians against seeing The Phantom Menace because it portrays Anakin as a Christ figure. The slime mold beetle Agathidium vaderi is named after Vader, and several buildings across the globe are regularly compared to him. A grotesque of Darth Vader looms over the east face of the Washington National Cathedral's northwest tower. During the 2007-08 NHL season, Ottawa Senators goaltender Martin Gerber performed so well in an all-black mask that fans endearingly termed him Darth Gerber. In 2015, a statue of Vladimir Lenin in Odessa, Ukraine, was converted into one of Darth Vader due to a law on decommunization. Many commentators and comedians have also evoked his visage to satirize politicians and other public figures, and several American political figures have been unflatteringly compared to the character, including General George Custer, the subject of the acrylic painting Darth Custer by Native American artist Bunky Echo Hawk. In 2005, Al Gore referred to Telecommunications Incorporated's John C. Malone as the Darth Vader of cable, and political strategist Lee Atwater was known by his political enemies as the Darth Vader of the Republican Party. On June 22, 2006, U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney referenced Darth Vader in an interview with CNN's John King. While discussing the George W. Bush administration's philosophy on gathering intelligence, Cheney said, "It means we need to be able to go after and capture or kill those people who are trying to kill Americans. That's not a pleasant business. It's a very serious business. And I suppose, sometimes, people look at my demeanor and say, well, he's the Darth Vader of the administration." Following this interview, many pop culture celebrities indeed referred to Cheney in this manner during and after his vice presidency. On January 25, 2007, Jon Stewart put on a Darth Vader helmet to address Dick Cheney as a kindred spirit on The Daily Show. Cheney's wife, Lynn, presented Stewart with a Darth Vader action figure on her appearance on the show on October 10, 2007. Both Stewart and Stephen Colbert have occasionally referred to Cheney as Darth Cheney. In the satirical cartoon show Lil Bush, Dick Cheney's father is portrayed as being Darth Vader. At her presidential campaign event on September 19, 2007, Hillary Clinton also referred to Cheney as Darth Vader. At the 2008 Washington Radio and Television Correspondents Association dinner, Cheney joked that his wife Lynn told him that the Vader comparison humanizes him. George Lucas told the New York Times columnist Maureen Dowd, however, that Cheney is more akin to Emperor Palpatine, and that a better stand-in for Vader would be George W. Bush. An issue of Newsweek referenced this quote, and compared Bush and Cheney to Vader and Palpatine, respectively, in a satirical article comparing politicians to various Star Wars and Star Trek characters. Many films and television series have paid homage to Darth Vader. The 1982 compilation movie Cosmic Princess, compiled from parts of Space, 1999 episodes, contains several Star Wars references including a character named Vader. Marty McFly in Back to the Future, 1985, dressed in a radiation suit, calls himself Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan to convince the past version of his father to ask his mother to a dance. Rick Moranis plays Dark Helmet in the Star Wars parody Spaceballs, 1987. In Chasing Amy, 1997, Hooper X speaks at a comic convention about Darth Vader being a metaphor for how poorly the science fiction genre treats black people. He is especially offended that Vader, the blackest brother in the galaxy, reveals himself to be a feeble, crusty old white man at the end of Return of the Jedi. The character was also parodied in the Nickelodeon cartoon Rocko's Modern Life in the episode Teeth Off. On another Nickelodeon cartoon, Jimmy Neutron, Darth Vader's infamous line, "I am your father," was interpolated in the mini-episode New Dog, Old Tricks. The line was also alluded to in Toy Story 2, which also introduces Emperor Zurg, a parody of Vader, to the Disney media franchise. The character of Dark Mayhem in the Thundermans is also a parody of Vader, especially in his original depiction, while his later appearances changed the character to a comical supervillain usually working with incompetent henchmen. The Final Fantasy IV character Golbez, who spent most of the game as the main antagonist, was stated by Takashi Tokita to be based on Vader, with his following a similar character arc. The character has gained much positive reception as a classic film villain. Darth Vader ranked number 2 on Empire magazine's 2008 list of the 100 greatest movie characters. Premiere magazine also ranked Vader on their list of the 100 greatest movie characters of all time. On their list of the 100 greatest fictional characters, Fandomania.com ranked Vader at number 6. Darth Vader was also the number 1 supervillain on the Bravo series Ultimate Superheroes, Vixens, and Villains. Darth Vader was also ranked as number 1 in IGN's list of top 100 Star Wars characters. Furthermore, Darth Vader's quote in The Empire Strikes Back, "No, I am your father," often misquoted as Luke, "I am your father," is one of the most well-known quotes in cinema history. The line was selected as one of the 400 nominees for the American Film Institute's 100 Years. 100 Movie Quotes, a list of the greatest American movie quotes. Vader received the Ultimate Villain recognition at the 2011 Scream Awards. In 2009, Vader, or, more precisely, a reproduction of him conserved at the Smithsonian Institution, had a brief cameo in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, as he, along with an Oscar the Grouch prop replica, tries to join the army formed by the reproductions of Ivan the Terrible, Napoleon, Al Capone and the fictional Pharaoh Khamun-Ra, but they judge him only a feudal robot, as he does not speak, but tries to force choke them, with a gesture they interpret as a sort of salute. In 2010, IGN ranked Darth Vader 25th in the top 100 video games villains. In Ukraine, the Internet Party of Ukraine regularly lets people named Darth Vader take part in elections.